Okay, so this is just a quick intro to 3 new features that we have just shipped in FieldCard. So the first of the 3 features is the homepage. What you have when you log into the app now is a homepage which greets you by your name and gives you a quick summary of the site visits and job schedule that you have. For example, here, I've got 1 site visit and 1 job scheduled for today, plus 2 new job requests to contact. So it's analyzing your field card and telling you what you have to do and what the most important things are. Then you can see on this page, you can see the new job requests that have come in. Then you've got site visits, and then you've got jobs that you have to do. So here you've got a job booking you have to do at 11 o'clock and a site visit at 3:30 scheduled. And then you've got pending quotes. These are quotes that you have created but are still waiting a response. So this is just so you know which you need to follow up for that day. And then you've got overdue invoices, which is telling you invoices that still owed money if you want to do a quick follow up with them. Then under that, we have built a feature for recording payments and a feature for recording expenses. So now recording payments, if you click here to record a payment, you have to record a payment against either a quote or an invoice. You would come here, you would find your quote, you'd click on it, and you'd put in the amount that you have received. Let's say somebody paid you 800 Rand. Then you can record this payment. I can also record payments directly on quotes. For example, I can come here. Let's just say the person either paid their full outstanding amount or they paid us a bit more. You can come here and you can record an amount. Now, of course, you can also record the payment against an invoice. So another feature we shipped, a little small feature actually, is that if it says invoiced on the top over here, that means that this quote has actually been, an invoice has been created already for this quote. So you can click here to view the invoice and you can record a payment against this invoice. So you click here, record payment, just like I showed you just now, and make it 2392. Okay. Now you can see this is now marked paid in full, and now this is marked as paid. Now, if we go to our settings, we can see the expenses and the payments over here. You can see all the payments that you've made and add new payments, or you can see all the expenses. But you don't have to go here. Again, you can go to your homepage to do that, or you can go to your quotes directly to record payments or your invoices. Now, if you want to record an expense, you can record either a general expense that doesn't have to be linked to a job, but we recommend that you link an expense to a job so that you can keep track on a job basis what expenses that job occurred. Let's just say, actually, on this job, I paid a subcontractor 500 Rand and we paid him to do the painting. Let's just say. So then we can record that as an expense against that job. So now on this job, we can see that we brought in 2,000 Rand. We've already been paid this in full. You see it says paid in full, and the expenses was 250 Rand. So now we know more about our job and get to track more about the job. Okay, that is it from me. Again, the 3 features we shipped is the new homepage. Instead of arriving on your jobs page, you now arrive on the homepage here, which tells you a little bit about the most important things to do in your business. And it lets you see and record payments and expenses. But again, for the payments and expenses, I encourage you to go directly to the job or the quotes or the invoices to allocate those payments and expenses. I'm keen to hear your thoughts.